I was shopping at Costco as people do, and a lot of people like Costco for their free tastes, but I like it because I like to browse the liquor aisle, and I've had a urge to try some Speyside Scotch. Heard it's the fruity Scotch, and I've just been wanting to try it. So that's what I was looking for, and I didn't find one that looked interesting to me, but I did come across this Yamazaki Japanese whiskey. And reading the flavor notes on it, it really sounded a lot like a Speyside Scotch. But $140 seemed a little steep for me. And I looked it up, and that actually seems like it's a really good price. These could go for a lot more than that, and they might be hard to find. I don't know. The Costco had about 20 of these in there. It said limit one per customer. It was about a year ago, the last time I bought my first Japanese whiskey. It was this Toki, and I really didn't enjoy it. It reminds me just of like Jack Daniel's Old Number 7, and that's not a good thing for me. So I lost pretty much all interest in Japanese whiskey since then. But I want to give it a second chance with something that's not so cheap, something that's well regarded. We'll see how this goes. The problem, I don't just taste liquors when I first buy them. I always got to blind them. And I don't have anything very similar. So what I did is I gave ChatGPT a copy paste list of everything I have and told it to tell me what I should blind it against. Something similar, maybe if I have something similar, or something that would be interesting or maybe teach me something. And what it came up with was Jameson and Johnny Walker Black. This one makes sense. It's a blended Scotch, also 12 years. And the Jameson is Irish blended. What it thought I should be trying is if I could taste the single malt versus a blended Scotch and an Irish. So I guess I'm down to try it. We'll see how that goes. I really haven't tried the Johnny Walker Black for a long time. It's probably 2 years since I tasted this. And I know Jameson, it's very, very light. But it's not like these are going to be that similar. Maybe it'll be interesting. The big thing is I want to see how this tastes. If this is worth $140 plus dollars, and maybe if this is my last bottle of Japanese whiskey I'll ever buy, I'm going to get a pour of each of these and mix them up so I don't know which is which. This is a screw top. I didn't expect that. I've heard the screw tops seal better than even a synthetic cork. I'm not sure. It has like a slightly soft top, so when you screw it on, it could. I just kind of would expect like a synthetic cork at least for $140. I've heard the descriptors for some things like some lighter scotches or even Japanese whiskey as delicate or elegant. And I don't know, that just, to me, that kind of sounds like they're just saying it's weak. I'll find out. Not that I always just like the most intense liquors, but I like to be able to taste them. And if I'm sipping them neat, which is kind of why I don't like Jameson. It is very good mixed with stuff, but for sipping, I don't know. Got no biases now. I don't know which is which. Start with this first one. I get almost no scent on this. Just very light grain. It's like hay. Tastes like hay and or like just grain. Just a slight pepperiness. Pretty much like there's no oak. This has got to be Jameson. And I would take this over Jack Daniel's number 7 any day. Because it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste good. What's the ABV? 40%. Johnny Walker is 40%. And the Yamazaki is 43%. This smells like Scotch to me. Almost a little smoky. I wouldn't say there's any fruit, medicine, but it's almost a savory smell. Pretty dry and like oak. A little bit of smoke. It's been so long since I've tried the Johnny Walker Black that I have zero memory of what it tastes like. I'm not tasting any fruit at all in here. And that's what I read is one of the things in the Yamazaki. This one definitely is slightly fruity. A little sweet. Kind of reminds me of like wine. Maybe it's just grapes. There's also a sourness. There's a vague scent of soap, which I don't enjoy. But I do enjoy the fruit and the slight sweetness of it. That's much more intense than I expected it to be off the scent. Definitely stronger flavor than the first two. The finish is much longer. This one is a ride. I wouldn't say there's anything fruity about the taste. It's more like spices, and it just changes. It changes, over about a minute. There's a very brief period, like the first 3 seconds of tasting it, where I get the soap flavor, the same scent that I don't enjoy. But that goes away really fast, and then it changes to like some kind of baking spices. That is a great experience. I really like it. I almost want to sit down and to drink that. I'm gonna sit down and after I'm done with this video and drink this one, whatever that is. Now I gotta go back to this first one, which is like the opposite of that. Definitely get a lot more on the scent. It's sweet. It smells like caramel and grains. It smells good. It's just light and a little one-dimensional. It tastes like hay to me. I can't say that it tastes bad. It doesn't. It's just, there's nothing to it. Tastes kind of peaty. I don't know if either of these have any peated malt. Does Johnny Walker? But it really does taste a little peaty. I like this one. It's not the most intense, but it's got flavors. Nothing actually wrong with it. I don't get any kind of like soapy note that I get off this one over here. I like it. I think I like the scent of this one more than this one. There's just something soapy in there. And that was the reason I didn't like the Toki. It's got that soap. Kind of reminds me of the Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. I don't know what it is about those two. There is a slight fruitiness to the smell that I do enjoy. I wonder if I could, get used to that scent. I wouldn't want to sip on this while I was, having a conversation with someone, talking with them. This is something I want to just sip on while I'm sitting on a lazy boy. Just maybe even with my eyes closed. It just keeps changing and going. Okay. I'm going to write down my ratings and might as well guess these. I'm going to guess this is the Jameson, this is the Johnny Walker, and this is the Yamazaki. If this is the Johnny Walker, I am going to definitely buy another bottle because I'm really enjoying that right now. All right, third place, I gave a score of 51 out of 100. Definitely the Jameson. It's just too light. It's a mixer, really. I don't know why you'd want to sip it. There's nothing bad about it. It's just you're sipping on I don't know, something plain. You know what I found out? That Jameson is amazing in Sprite. If you mix anything aged with Sprite in it, it'll just go horribly wrong. But for some reason, because of the light flavor, Jameson and Sprite is good. Now, second place, I gave a 74, which is the Johnny Walker. It's actually better than I remember it being. I didn't remember it having like a peat flavor. I think I'm gonna have to sip on the rest of this bottle and probably buy a new one. That's good. Which leaves first place, I gave a score of 89. I was loving this. The ride it goes on when you're sipping on it, you really gotta just relax and enjoy it. Now that soapiness that I'm getting on it, it's not so off-putting. I mean, I still gave it an 89, so that's saying something. I think it's something I gotta just think about. What is that flavor? Is it some kind of wood? I mean, this is aged in a different kind of wood barrel. It could be something there. Something in soap that is reminding me of it. Maybe it's some kind of perfume or like sandalwood or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pour another glass in right now. But this stuff is great. I'm glad I bought it. $140. It's, I mean, that's a lot of money. How much money that is up to you if it's worth it or not. This definitely keeps the Japanese whiskey category alive for me, and I will eventually try another one. Since I mentioned how good Jameson was with Sprite, it's kind of a weird video. I do it every year. I try a bunch of liquors with different sodas. I tried, I don't know what it was, 32 probably liquors with Sprite. You can watch that video and see how far Jameson got. And I hope you liked this one, and I will see you next time.